Hello, and welcome to the final presentation of my EDM class, which I thought going into it might have been something about the music EDM, but very not that. And so, hello, my name is Jared Rivers. This is my final presentation, and I am so happy to be presenting this to you with so much more understanding in this subject than I've had about a month ago going into this. I learned an obnoxious amount. I still don't consider myself an expert, let alone even novice in this, but my understanding of enterprise data management has grown so much, and my appreciation for everything that this does is just astronomical now. So, yes. So, on to the presentation. We'll be presenting today 4 rivers, like we have every other presentation and white paper in this course, but hey, we're here. So 4 rivers. We've come a long way in about a month in our understanding of why we need so much of this. We have addressed why we need it, what it is, the structures in place that hopefully will be kind of taken down, and then new structures, well, lack of structures will be taken down, and new structures will be put up in their place. So, looking at kind of what in Kimball's book, this is what he describes as the kind of the process and milestones of implementing an EDM solution and ETL into a business, especially one that doesn't really have a system to begin with. So, we are still in the project planning phase, but that encompasses everything. So business requirements definition, we have stated that, hey, we kind of need a little bit of everything. We need help with pretty much all aspects of our data management, but we're getting there. So technical architectural design will be using a star schema, which kind of has one central collection of all the different data points that has all these different offshoots, which they can be accessed from their dimensional modeling, the same kind of thing, as well as a data warehouse and an OLAP cube. BI application design will be using Power BI in our design process for how to kind of show everything up, make sure everything is looking great, and everything like that. So all of this falls under a kind of both our POS system, which is Brink now. It was Oracle and not good, and hopefully an implementation of what is called Microsoft Azure Suite, which allows us to kind of have all of these different tools of data management and ETL all in one place. So it will give us a data warehouse. It will give us tools to make sure that data is in the right place, formatted correctly, and taken from Brink and put into a centralized place that hopefully it will automate that process in a way that takes out human error, which would be really nice. And yeah, once we understand Brink, it's slowly being brought into all of the smokehouses. So it's going to take a little bit on the back end to understand what the capabilities of the analytical tools and software can do. But once that's there, it's just kind of off to the races. We're hopefully going to be bringing on a new VP of marketing, and he has so much experience with data analytics. And with him in place and this new knowledge set that I'm gaining, it's really going to set us up for something really special. So we have Jamie coming in, all this stuff, timeline to get it all implemented. Once we understand what Brink can do, probably a couple months, because we have so much backlog, so much historical data that we have to collect from so many different sources, format it correctly, and then kind of just shove it into place so it stays put. That's going to take some time, especially tracking everything down and making sure it's all properly stored in that storage is actually going to look like this. It's going to be this multi-dimensional structure where we can kind of type in, oh, what does the mobile of US in Q1 look like? And we'll be shown this little tiny block of information, and it's going to be set up in that way. So it's going to be a lot easier to access as opposed to, okay, who has this file? Let's dig through it. Finding it that way is just, it's not good, because sometimes those files aren't really tied to anything. It's just data typed into something, and we can't really tell if it's accurate or not. And so having this system in place, data warehouse, bring software, getting pushed into it, everything stored into this type of thing, it's going to so help us just legitimize all the decisions that we make with data, because it's very easy to look and see trend lines and everything like that. But this is going to give us just that that added security of what we know we're making decisions off of, the data that we're making decisions off of. We know it's accurate, and we know it's all in one place, and we know that it's going to look the same here and it is in the other place too. And it's just going to be so nice and make my life so much easier. It's going to be great. All right. Looking forward to playing around with this.